my take on that, right, is everything that happened prior is what I'm talking about. Everything that happened prior. When you see the other footage, right, you got these three officers. That man should have never been able to get up off the ground after that.
Well,
And that is the
I'm all for police officers getting in better shape. Okay, that's it. Going taking
I see.
classes.
I'm
Like
glad we can agree on
I'm
that
all
because
I'm all for that because when I see the ones with the big belly, I'm like, who you about to run down?
right. And see that is the problem. When they are not in shape, when they are not trained to apprehend a suspect, especially when the guy is already on the ground. Jacob Blake was already on the ground. Officers were wrestling with him, and there was three officers right there. He should have never been able to get up off the ground. Once he started resisting, they should have just been like, all right, you know what? No. You know how they do. They gonna get on you, lay on you, do whatever you can, do whatever they can to keep you on the ground. The fact that he
Hey,
got
this dude
up
must have been
led to this
strong.
entire situation, you know. So I look at
Yeah,
everything that
yeah,
happened before. Because
right,
just
right.
because an officer is out of shape and can't apprehend you doesn't mean that he's now able to go and pull his gun out and shoot you because he
Well,
can't.
that's not no, but that's not the cause and effect of what happened. What happened? The reason he was shot is because he had a knife and he was going into the car with the children about to drive off. I think that's why he was shot instead of
You really
try to.
think he was gonna go on the high speed with his kids? Come on, man.
He could have. He could have. Dude wasn't in his right mind. Like you, dude. Like you got to think of what kind of mind state does somebody have to be in to resist arrest like that, to fight three police officers. That person is not stable. So we
Well,
don't
what
know what
about
that
this?
person is capable of.
What about this? He said that he wasn't getting in the car to drive off. He said he was getting in the car to check on his kids because he was just tussling with the officers and he heard
I
his
know, but
kid
what
crying in the
do you
car.
do you think that's the proper time to do that though? Like you need to get
I
arrested.
don't.
Like
I don't.
like have
I don't
somebody
think.
else
I
do
don't think
that.
he should have went. I think he should have stayed on the ground. I don't think he should have got up. I don't think he should
But
have grabbed the knife off the ground, walked away. I don't think he should have
but see
did none of
that's
that.
but see that's the problem that and the reason that we keep seeing more and more of these situations because instead of talking about well why are we resisting arrest so much like why don't we just hey you were doing wrong let them put the handcuffs on and take you to jail. You'll iron it out when you go to court. This is not the time for you to try to hold court in the street. Like let them do what they got to do. Like there should be more prominent black figures coming out and say, hey, let's not put these cops in situations where we could be shot. Like I don't want to see another brother or sister get shot dead in the street. Let's not put cops in these situations. Let's just not resist. Let's just let them put the handcuffs on. We'll take care. Like we'll let you know about lawyers in your area and stuff like that that'll help you out. But let's not take it there, okay? Like we need to have more prominent black figures talking like that. But instead, we keep having people talking about, yeah, they should have never did that. The cop was wrong. The cop was wrong. The cop was wrong. And when we keep saying the cop is wrong, we're not learning anything. We're not learning anything from these situations. There's a lot of black people that could learn something from these situations that could end up saving their lives. But instead, we want to play victim and we want to keep trying to demonize these people because our politicians, Democrat politicians, like to push this narrative because it gets them votes.